Philippines. We made it. It is Max with My Kind of Beats, and I'm about to take you on a month-long journey throughout the Philippines. We are gonna dive deep into the food scene. I'm talking deeper than adobo, deeper than sisig, deeper than lechon, but don't worry, there is gonna be plenty of lechon. I'm also gonna show you the beautiful people of this country and how they just want you to enjoy this country as much as they do. I cannot wait to bring you along with me. Let's head that way. Alright, yo, we're at that first place. I'm with my boy Ruben right here. Ruben actually runs an awesome Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube called I Am Cebuano. He's a true-born Cebuano. Give him your real name. I've Americanized his name, calling him Ruben here. What is it?
It's Ruben. We pronounce it here Ruben, but in the US they pronounce it as Ruben. Hello!
Alright guys, I'm gonna call him Ruben. He's gonna take me around today and show me all unique dishes to Cebu. I cannot wait. Let's get it started.
So here, Pungko-pungko. Call it Pungko-pungko. Pongo Springles.
Alright, first dish we're going for is Pungko-pungko, which actually means squat squat. Luckily though, we got these seats because I don't think I can squat down like they can here.
Yan, nagsuka yan kanang naidigan sibuyas.
Try this one. This is spicy.
Oh, yes. Y'all, this is crazy. I blinked, and next thing I know, they've just loaded my plate up with little fried goodies. Alright, first up I got the lumpia. Gonna give it a little dip in my little dipping sauce here. Test it out. Oh. And just layers and layers of little crispy little dough, and then just soaks in that sauce. Chili's coming out you first. I love Filipino food because it's so sour. This dipping sauce is extremely sour. It just makes your mouth water. Next up we got that famous fried pork intestine. Oh, that's where it's at, that fried pork intestine. It's nice and chewy and creamy. You get that thick, battered crunchiness from the frying. Go for another one of those real quick. Oh yeah. And you'll see here what they call a puso, which means hanging rice. They're little rice wrapped in what I'm going to guess is like a coconut leaf, and you'll see them, they're usually hanging. Cut us off a few. Like I said, I'm just dipping everything I can in this sauce. Oh, that sauce is just awesome. It's nice, it's sour, but it's not a harsh sourness at all. Now, you got a feeling this one's gonna be hot. This is actually called dynamite, and you can just see the big green chili popping out of this thing. Other than that, it's just rolled up and fried. The chili's cooked down, it's nice, it's soft, it's almost sweet, got a great kick of heat, and then you see the little sausage in here, gives it just a little bit of meatiness, a little sweetness. You get that sour from the dipping sauce. Oh yeah, the dynamite is dynamite. Oh, favorite so far, by far. Ruben just handed me bula bula, which actually means ball, and you see it, just nice little fried up ball. Looks like a hush puppy to me, but did you know how we're gonna do it? Give it that little dip. Try it out. That's exactly what this is. This reminds me of like a hush puppy from back home. You can see it, it's nice and gritty. Got that texture on the outside. Great mouthfeel. Holds on a little bit of grease, and then you just dip in that sauce. Again, you're getting that acid. The acid's just cutting through everything, keeping me fresh. When we keep going back and getting more fried goodies and more fried goodies. And the last fried one we got is the noyo. Oh, just nice ground pork, fried up in a nice little roll. I'll tell you, the key to this meal right here is this dipping sauce. This dipping sauce with the fresh onions, chilies, and that sour, what I'm going to guess is a cane vinegar. It's just so addicting. Makes my mouth water. I want to keep just dipping everything I can in here. You get in there, you grab, you go, you eat, and you get out, and these people are already coming in. popular little stand here. It's hard to get in here right here. By far the favorite though, the dynamite roll. Ooh, and then the fried pork intestines. Wow, Pungko-pungko. It's such a cool little concept. Come in, take a squat, eat, and get out. We're moving on. We're gonna eat some Siomai. But Siomai, they're specific to what region?
Siomai sa Tisa! Yay!
Okay, Siomai Tisa. Wow, yeah, there's a reason I'm not trying to say it, but we're gonna go and try them out. I'm excited to try these out because I've so many Siomai in my life, but these will be a new experience.
They transformed it into a market form.
Okay, so we stopped at a dried fish market. So all these products right here you see here are special to Cebu, and a lot of money and income for Cebu is actually the exports of dried fish to places like Japan and Korea. So you can see right here just all the unique varieties that they have. All right, took a short little jeepney ride. Now we have made it here, ready to get some Siomai, try them out. I'm so curious to see what these are like. Alright, so what you do, you place your order, get the Siomai, and they give you a little calamansi as well. Loving that little extra acid kick already. I haven't got to eat it. Then you grab some puso and you bring it inside and dine.
More calamansi. And let's eat.
Oh, they're just stuffed with ground pork. It just turns into a creaminess, almost like a little bit of doughiness to it. But then the toppings, that's what I love about this, just saucing it up. That's why I love the Philippines so much. They're just all about saucing it to how you like it. Big kick of chili oil, a little soy sauce for sweetness, and then that calamansi, that vinegar just cuts through it all, cuts through the fatty pork, the oily chili oil. Oh wow, that's awesome. I think I've been eating Siomai wrong my whole life. Loving how you just add everything you got going on. Just taking what sauces fell to the ground, taking my little puso and soaking it all up. I think I'm going to take 1,000 pusos with me when I leave the Philippines. I'm loving just having those little wraps, little rices that you can use to soak up all the sauce that you leave behind from your main meal. That's what I love about the Philippines so much. Eating a Chinese influenced dish, you see the Spanish influence on the outside, but I tell you what, it's 100% that Filipino experience. Loving it. Alright, quick jeepney ride, trying to soak in all this wind right now. We're all soaking, but we're having a good time, eating good food. Going to get another meal that's unique to Cebu. Alright, so we're in Pasil, which used to be more of like a fisherman's area for Tuslob, which is going to be a street food that translates into dip and bubbles. It's usually not eaten until the evenings, but we found somebody that's going to prepare it especially for us right now.
May laman itong oil. Yeah.
So she added the mixture. What it is, this is a cornstarch slurry. What they add is pig's brain, pig's liver, and fish sauce, and then cook it up over this high heat. That starch will just cook down. It's just gonna thicken up. We're gonna get our puso and dip in there. Oh, just automatically drenched at high heat coming from that open flame, plus this heat. Oh my. Oh, beautifully done.
It's hot.
I'll give it a little blowdown. Cool. I feel 3rd-degree burn coming with this one. It's not anything like what I thought it would taste like. It's the way the pig's brain has almost become pate-like. It mixes with that cornstarch, little slurriness, but then you get a big kick of fish sauce. It's not as strong of a pig flavor as I thought it would be. Instead, it's just like a cornstarch, creamy pate mixture, and fish sauce is the main little kick coming from that. Oh, got a great piece here. Look at it just hanging. Oh. The cornstarch cooks down, thickens up big time. Then you get a little bit of creaminess from the pig's brain and liver, but then other than that, it's just salty, fish saucy, and then the mild pork flavor comes through. Not at all what I thought it would be like. What's the beauty about this dish too is sometimes you don't have to pay for the actual cooking of this. You just pay for how many puso you eat. But I may be going through quite a few of these. Oh yeah, I think I got a little too eager the first time, got in there a little early. Now it's getting thickened up. It just gets more and more flavorful. I can see why that's served in the evening. I mean, it has completely just thrown me off. I didn't expect it to be that salty. You get in that evening with some cooler temperatures and some beers, with that salty little mixture, ooh, it's gonna be good.
Sabora?
We were gonna leave and get some lechon, but there's actually another little Cebu specialty we gotta try, Linarang, which is just a little soup right here. I mean, it looks spicy and sour. It's a red, orange color. I'm sure, I don't know if it has a natto seed in it or what, but it's a bright orange. You can just smell the sourness come from it. Go and try it before we head on to some lechon. Oh wow, it's really so sour. You get a nice little chili sweetness from it. Oh wow, this is amazing. I mean, the sour flavors here in the Philippines are just blowing me away. It cleanses everything from your palate. I can see where if you ate this with a bunch of meals, this would be what you want. Cleanses everything out, gets you refreshed, gets some mouth watering. I'm just mind blown for how sour this is. I'm loving this sour flavor from the Philippines, but they're such a fruity sour. It's so addicting. So we are done in Cebu. Now we're gonna go get some of the best lechon in the area, but we gotta move to
Talisay City.
Talisay City, which is apparently one of the 2 cities that has the best lechon here on the island, right?
So we have Karkar and Talisay.
Okay, well I cannot wait. Little bus ride, then a little bike ride. We are here. You can see it right here. You can see him chopping up. Oh, I'm so excited right now. Oh, it's so crispy when he's throwing that knife down. I had a piece of the skin fly up and hit me in my face. Alright, got my glove on, got my puso open, my rice out, and I'm just gonna grab some lechon and dig in. Oh. That is just so slow roasted, so slowly cooked. I mean, that is just like, what it reminds me of is Carolina pulled pork. I mean, the way it's so slow roasted, it's smoky, it's juicy, not dry at all. Wow, you get that smoke flavor in there so much. You get that soy sauce for the sweetness, and the chili for a little kick of heat. I can see why they claim to be the best. Wow. Oh, look, I got a piece of the skin. I mean, it's just crackling. When he was chopping with that knife, had a piece throw up and hit me in the face. The skin though, right here is just like pork brittle candy. The way it just breaks and crunches everywhere, but it's so meaty and so salty. Oh, where'd the chilies go? Yeah, chilies. Oh, great flavor. Oh, the chilies are on fire here. That is a true bird's eye chili, instantaneously making me sweat, but then it's all okay because you get the salty, fat, greasy pork, nice and meaty, and it's all good. I tell you what I learned from eating this lechon. I'm gonna eat lechon every day now for the rest of the time I'm in Philippines. Wow. Just an ultimate decadent meal here in the Philippines. Overly greasy, overly salty, but you pair it with enough for things and it is just a feast and a true treat to eat. Alright, we're at a place called Shamrocks, which specializes in a lot of Cebuano delicacies, or I should say specialties for like sweets and stuff. You can see dried mangoes, see like some cookies. They got all kinds of stuff in here. Okay, so we bought a lot of delicacies here. I think they're most famous for the otah. We got a lot of things to try. I'm super excited to get these sweets. Okay, first up we got kai kai, which can be like a little biscuit on the inside, and then it's gonna have like syrup and then coated in crushed peanuts. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. You got nice crispy biscuit on the inside. You can tell it's got the little syrup coating on it, and then you get a little chew from it, and then you get the crushed peanuts. They give you nice peanut flavor, not too sweet, a little subtle. Nice little tea time snack. I could have this with some coffee or some tea. It'd be perfect. Alright, I'm calling on Ruben for this one. Ruben, what's this one called?
It's called piñato.
Piñato. Okay.
Piñato.
Okay, got like a little Spanish name for it right here. But it looks like a bunch of crushed peanuts and nuts and other types of seeds just crushed together. Ooh. Ooh, I like that one. It's got more of like a brown sugar, molasses sweetness to it. And it's just a crunch of the peanuts. There's no biscuit in it or anything that's got a dry crunch to it. Just a pure peanuts and like a molasses brown sugar sweetness holding it all together. Now, another thing Cebu is known for, their mangoes. You can see dried mangoes just everywhere you walk around here. Oh, that dried mango is just so creamy and it just like melts in your mouth. Huge kick of sweetness from it, but just like everything in the Philippines, got a nice kick of sour. So you get that sweet and sour playing with it with that creamy mango. Wow. There's a reason those are famous. Alright, I'm about to butcher another name. This is actually a combination name of two types of food. This is barqueron. Oh. He reminds me of a pokey stick because you get the nice little wafer crunch on the outside and just a nice little soft little sweet cream on the inside. Alright, we got the last one, the otah, their claim to fame. It just looks like layer and layer of pastry covered in a sugar sweet topping. Oh. And this is by far the best one, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I mean, this is the winner right here. It's so cracker thin, so crunchy, just layer and layer and layer, and then you get that nice sugar granules just layered on top for even more texture. It melts in your mouth. Alright y'all, that is gonna do it for today in Cebu. Ruben, brother, I couldn't have done it without you, your cousins, and your friends. Thank y'all so much for making me feel like a true Cebuano. So Max, my kind of beats. I'll catch you at the next video.